Miguel is in the building.
Sure indeed.
Hi, Miguel.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
It's always a pleasure.
We got to go over this already because we already saw each other. You know what? I was watching Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says he doesn't like to meet his guests before they come out because then it's like, hi again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that's weird because me and Miguel just had a moment.
We already kind of caught
on his arm.
Right.
Not the baby arm.
Giving people mental pictures.
Yes. Hey, of a baby arm. So congratulations on the new single, Skywalker, with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And it's a part of your new project, War and
Leisure.
And Leisure.
Or like people from the UK like to say War and Leisure.
War and Leisure.
War and Leisure.
War and Leisure.
I don't know why it sounds cooler.
War and Leisure. I used to live in England.
Yeah?
And my accent's gone. If I had a glass of white Zinfandel, my accent would come right back.
Really?
Maybe a bottle.
That's dope.
Not a glass.
I didn't know that. Where'd you stay in the UK?
My dad was in the military, so we stayed at Alconbury, England, over
Okay.
there near Lake and Heath, Chicksand, about 90 miles outside of London.
I was gonna say, how far is it? North?
Yeah.
Northwest?
I'm only right and left. I'm not north or south.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. You only know left and right.
Yeah, that's all I know.
like
Turn
me.
left.
Yeah.
Turn right.
And most times when they say turn left, they're like the other left.
Yeah, so I don't do the north, south, east, or west. Never eat shredded wheat. Is that how you learn north, south, east, then?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
You don't remember?
I just remembered it.
You did?
I think.
No,
No.
I don't have a good memory. Wait, but I do remember this though, because I want to congratulate you. Back in 2015, Time Magazine called your Wild Thoughts the best album of
Wild
the
Heart.
year.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was
wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Time Magazine. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
It's
dope.
pretty crazy.
But how did you feel about it?
I mean, I love that album.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love that album to this day. I love that album.
Is that your favorite album?
They all have a place. I think because I'm more creating for when I look back. See, I can think of Wild Heart and like I can remember who was, really a part of my life at the time, who is still a part of my life, what happened that might have changed, the things that were inspiring me, where I was. Same thing with Kaleidoscope Dream or All I Want Is You, which are the previous albums. So they're more, I'm more creating to remember, It's more like wanting to kind of take a picture of my life at the time and what I was going through.
Put it on the album.
Yeah, so I don't really have a favorite because they're all parts
so they all
of
mean something. Yeah.
It's like a part of the journey.
What did that one mean to you? Like, what was that going on then?
That was me, man. Wild Heart was me kind of more exploring why I am who I am, or how I am rather, like why I believe what I believe in, or the part of me that really just loves music and wants to create and feels that I can do it in this ethos, because I think that's more than 90% of what it requires. It's like really believing in it. Just like you, it's like there's so many people who are out there that would love to be on air and do media and these kinds of things, and for some reason somehow they never get here.
Right.
And I think a lot of that has to do with people who are passionate, really doing what they love and being passionate about it. So that album for me is like one of my favorites because I'm talking about those things that allow me to believe bigger and to continue to dream, blah blah blah. So it's one of my favorites, but they're all my favorite for different reasons.
Right. And so this new one that you have coming up, how did you, where you at on this one? Like, what was going on? Because I heard a lot, you said it's a lot about kind of inspired by what's going on with Donald Trump and the world. And
No, I think, I think...
Was that a misquote?
It's misquote, because...
Damn, blog!
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But it's more that this is all a part of our reality now. It's
what's
like
going
we wake
on?
up, what's happening. And it always, whether we choose to pay attention to it or not, in the past, for whatever reason, I think it's just really right in front of us. And we're seeing it every day. There's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of things being said and being done that really have a lot of people on edge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only politically, but socially and blah blah blah. So I think because we're all paying a little more attention, it's definitely gonna make its way into my music. But I think the album is titled War and Leisure more because we all I feel like that's where we're at right now. We're all dealing with just trying to wake up and stay positive. And that in itself is a challenge, And I think the more we are in touch with what we love and we do what we love, the easier it is to win that battle every day. And, you know, what's happening politically and socially are things that contribute to like what's inspiring the sound of the album.
Right.
You know, what's inspiring me to talk about these things. But the album is more upbeat than I've ever created. You know, honestly. And I think that's probably because that's what I wanted to feel. You know,
I know. I heard. I was mentioning to you earlier. I saw the interview you did with Snoop Dogg. Fun. You played a song for him off the album. Did it have a name?
Pineapple Skies.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that song.
Thank you.
Like, and I only heard like it wasn't even that much of it, but we was all jamming, even though I wasn't there. Yeah. I was jamming on it too. And you're right. It is a upbeat, you know, because we're so used to the adorn and the, you know, the kind of, you know, melodic, but it's still melodic, but it's just something about it. So I'm looking forward to War and Leisure.
Thank you.
I am. Maybe that'll be the best Time Magazine best album of 2017.
We just want to continue creating, man. I think that there's so much. I'm rediscovering that there's just so much music, good music out there. You know, and sometimes it's a little harder to find. But
how do you find? What do you mean good music? Like, you're the good music. How do you find?
Great. No, just music that I can find something good in all kinds of music, in every kind of music. There's something good I can connect to.
Okay.
I think creative people, that's what we do, is we can find things that we like, you know, and take that and kind of expand on it or whatever. But I think that it's easy to forget that sometimes, because there's a lot of music that doesn't feel like the people really love music. That they're
it's
in
just
it
like
for
they're
music.
just talking, just kind of. I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that.
I understand where this goes, and there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
And man, trust me,
like fad music, like that. It just sounds like a fad type of situation.
Sometimes it feels that way, because you can feel through the music,
right?
And you can feel where it's coming from, and sometimes we hear a lot of one kind of music that feels like it's not really for music, it's for business, or it's for.
Yeah,
so, there's
getting them hoes on the flow.
Which is cool. I love all that. I love all of it. There's a time, like I said, a time and place. But I think sometimes, because I hear a lot of it, I'm only hearing one side, and I forget that there's other kinds of, it seems like it's harder to find, but it's out there. So I think what I was saying was that I just want to create, just keep on creating, because there's so much good music out there. I just want to be amongst it.
Yeah, between your last album and this one, were you just still in the studio the whole time, or were you just taking a vacay? Did you do a little self searching? I mean,
creating and experiences. I wouldn't even say soul searching.
Experiences. Yeah, because what is this? You in the wilderness, kind of recording stuff. What was going on with that?
That was awesome. We took a trip to Mexico.
Okay.
Took a trip to Mexico. My father and my brother. And just really to meet my family out there, and to kind of become more acquainted with where my family's from. On my
where
dad's
are they
side,
from?
Zamora, Michoacan, in Mexico, which is it's like northwest of Mexico City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it like? It's not like Cozumel, is it?
No, it's not. It's not like I feel like Cozumel is like by the ocean. I feel
like. Is that more like Juarez?
This is like Zamora is kind of has everything. There's like mountains, there's rivers, there's lakes, there's farmland where they grow amazing strawberries. It's very diverse in like what is there, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Still very, very. I don't like to say rural, but it's not.
I get that vision though.
It's not built out like a big city.
They got a Walmart?
Small town. I don't know. I didn't see one. If there was one, I don't think so.
Where the hell do you buy your tampons at?
Right.
Who do you go out there?
Where's the convenience store? They have banging food though. Some of the best food I've ever had.
So that's not your first time going, is it?
That was my first time.
Wow.
That was my first time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
That had to be like, you saw family out there you never seen before.
Yeah.
Did they know how famous you are, or was it kind of like?
I think they had a sense, because we were there with cameras. It was documented.
Okay.
So, but before that, I think my father had given them a heads up that we were going to be out there. So. They
How's that feel?
Sense.
How's that feel when you go home and it's like I remember Cardi B saying that her family couldn't really get into Bodak Yellow until she did it in Spanish.
Right.
And then they understood what was going on.
Right.
So you going home, and of course they're all Spanish speaking, and they're so they're really not understanding. How does that feel? Like, did you want to just like break out a song in Spanish and be like, look, this is what I do?
For real.
Yeah.
No, it's for real. No, I think, and none of that, I didn't even care that wasn't even the point. You know, I wasn't there to talk about what I did. I was more there to find out where I'm from, you know, and to understand more about that. So, but I will say that after I left, it made me want to come back, like have a reason to come back.
Right.
And to create music in Spanish so that they understood, and I had a reason to come back and play, and they could come and see us live, you know, and then give them a little more understanding about me. But I was more trying to figure out, to find out who they were and connect with that, and that's what we got to do. So it was amazing.
Ooh,
but more experiences like that.
I can definitely see you doing a Spanish song. Like, oh, that would be so sexy.
Thank you. Yeah. There's definitely some on the way.
So. Oh, there is.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
I started on the last album, Wild Heart. There's a song called Destinado a Morir, which means destined to die.
Oh wow.
But
that's upbeat.
Right. It's actually one of my. It's still like a song I can go back to and just like be really proud about. But so I'd already started the notions of it, and this album I'm also doing song. There's a song there that's half in Spanish, half in English. So.
Oh, okay. What's that one? Can you tell me?
I
haven't
can't
released a
tell
track
you
list.
yet.
Yeah. I'm like trying to get him to release a track list.
Right,
Like we went to 3 songs.
Right.
I'm like, just write down.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Write down. Yeah, write down all the songs and let's just go through them. You gotta one of those things. I don't know when you put music on. But okay, so that was great. You did that while you was out for the couple of years.
A lot of that, a lot of just, you know, not so much. I think there is learning and growing in these experiences or whatever, but it was more just about more experiences to pull inspiration from, because you know every time, you know, we're creative, so we give our inspiration, we're releasing some, you gotta replenish.
Right.
So that's what it was about. But I was creating all the while as well.
You know, have you ever heard like you might have had this reputation of being like I don't want to say nasty, but like sexual type of R&B guy, you know, very sexual, very out there, kind of like that. Do you wear that?
Sexual,
do you feel
yes.
yourself as that way?
Sexual, definitely. I don't know about out there could mean very different things. So I wouldn't say that.
You're not that out there.
No, I mean, I think everyone's got their barometer of what is out there, what is not.
What's yours?
I would say I'm definitely sexual. I think that comes across regardless if I'm talking about spirituality or if I'm talking about sex. But I'm also I think it's very like positive sexual. You know what I mean? It's not like
missionary.
No.
Like
right. I see the connection. But you know, like it's purposeful.
Okay.
It's purposeful. It's not objectifying. It's very.
Yeah, I never get objectifying.
It's very.
You make a woman feel good, you know, like.
That's the intention. That's what I want the music to communicate. I think that's a part of my personality, and that's really who I am. So that's what I think when I create on that level, or when I'm talking about that, that's how I talk. I like to talk about sex. And
we get it like that. Do you ever have sex listening to your own music?
No, I don't.
Never tried it?
No. It's been a couple times when it's been like a playlist of some, you know, of hers, and it's come on.
What do?
You just kind of stop it. Like,
you stop.
Can we?
Can we change the channel?
Yeah. Can we?
You just can't push through.
I mean, you can always push through. You can always push through.
You can push through. I understand you push it through, but you do not want to hear it.
Sometimes it just throws you off your focus. You know what I mean? You're just trying to focus and communicate.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a talker.
Yes. I mean communicate. Doesn't mean I'm talking.
Oh, what is that? Like Jedi mind tricks?
I mean, it's something like that.
What?
You know, lightsaber.
I think he's doing one now. Shit, I'm like over here like, I can't even tell you what's going on in my body. But it's great. It's awesome. I mean, you're handsome, you're successful, you're a nice guy. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh man.
Do you leave the toilet seat up? I mean, what do you do? Do you not put the toothpaste top back on?
I think a lot of creative people have the ability to really block everything out, and I think that's just it's a nature of it. So finding a person who can understand that and not only put it into context when it feels like it's a wall, but knowing that how to give people space is really important.
Okay, so you require space.
Yeah, I enjoy solitude. I'm very...
You know how some people cannot be, like, I'm a person like you. I want to be able to be okay with quiet. Yeah. Like, say you're riding in the car with your woman and you ain't said nothing. Then she going to be like, well, what's wrong? No. I mean, why you ain't said nothing? Yeah. What's going on in your mind? Right. Yeah, it can't be that. Doesn't happen to you?
No, I mean, I'm super fortunate because, me and my fiance have been together for like 10 years.
Yeah, you've been engaged for like 8, right?
No,
I'm just playing. I'm just exaggerating.
You're trying to throw me on the bus. Man, I dodged that.
Yeah,
curve it like, hold up.
You was like, no.
I was like, nah. No, but you know, I think that's what relationships are. You start to learn where people are really coming from and what really is, where things are, the purpose of certain things,
right.
What they really mean.
Right.
So, I will say I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate because we got the time in where we have an understanding, and she knows when it's me being, okay, I just need quiet. I'm creating somehow or taking something in, or I'm having an idea or whatever, so it's not personal type thing. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not perfect. That doesn't work for everybody. So, yeah.
Well, I'm excited. Skywalker featuring Travis Scott. That's what you got out right now.
Righteous.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Was there any purpose of being on the cop car? Or was that just because you wanted the lights from the car, or was it?
No, it's just one of those nights.
Wild
One of those nights.
Yeah, I liked it. I was like, all the colors and things. It's a dope video.
Thank you.
And I like the song too.
Love. Yep.
I'm very looking forward to War and Leisure. And do you have a date?
No date that I can share. But more importantly, just expect more music.
Thank you.
More music.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted. Just more music.
Yeah.
I mean, you're allowed to take a break, but don't take one for so long.
That's
we just want,
now.
Even if you push singles out and shit, I don't know. Just put some more music out.
I feel you.
I appreciate you. Miguel.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure every time.
I was very good. I was very good.
You always are. You're good.
No, I meant good like I was gonna go in. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna ask you some stuff, But you talking about your fiance and stuff, so I didn't want to disrespect. But
Thank you.
I was gonna go in.
Dropped in other room.